Welcome to another exciting journey into the world of rare and historical coins. Today, we'll be exploring the fascinating details of 1 penny 1983 Elizabeth, 1 £1,985 Elizabeth, 10-cent Elizabeth 2003 Australia and new 10 pence 1968 Elizabeth most valuable old coins. This video will give you all the essential details including its value design elements and minting information. So, sit back and enjoy as we dive into the rich story behind this special coin. Let's get started. Today, we're diving into the details of a British coin that many collectors find intriguing, the 1 penny coin from 1983, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The 1983 1 penny coin from the United Kingdom is part of the British decimal coinage system. It was minted by the Royal Mint and weighs approximately 3.56 grams. The coin is made of bronze, a composition typical for pennies from this era, consisting of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. It has a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, making it a small but sturdy coin. Front design: on the front side of the coin, known as the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This version of her effigy was designed by Arnold Machine and has been in use since the late 1960s. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing to the right. Around the portrait, you'll see the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1983 inch, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Back design: flipping over to the reverse, you'll notice the intricate design of the portcullis with chains. This symbol is part of the badge of the Palace of Westminster, often associated with British Parliament. The design was created by Christopher Ironside and symbolizes British heritage and governance. Below the portcullis, you will find the denomination, 1 penny, written clearly. Now, let's talk about the coin's value. While the 1983 penny is not particularly rare, it is still valued by collectors, especially in mint condition. In circulated condition, this penny's value is typically face value, but if you find one in uncirculated or proof condition, it may fetch up to 50 pence to £2, depending on its condition. The 1983 1 penny coin from the United Kingdom is part of the British decimal coinage system. It was minted by the Royal Mint and weighs approximately 3.56 grams. The coin is made of bronze, a composition typical for pennies from this era, consisting of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. It has a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, making it a small but sturdy coin. As for its value, while the 1983 1 penny coin is still in circulation and has a face value of 1 penny, collectors may find that uncirculated or proof coins hold a bit more worth. So, while the 1983 1 penny coin may not be a high-value item for most collectors, it's a wonderful piece of British numismatic history, representing the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the continued legacy of the British penny. If you have one in your collection, hold on to it. It's a small piece of history. The 1985 £1 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, a true gem of British coinage history. This iconic piece has not only monetary value but holds a symbolic place in British culture. Join us as we discuss its design, historical context, and significance. But first, let's explore its origins. In 1983, the UK introduced its first £1 coin, replacing the £1 note. The idea was to create a more durable and practical currency, one that could withstand the wear and tear that paper currency often couldn't. By 1985, the coin had become widely used and celebrated as a new standard of currency. Queen Elizabeth II, then in her third decade of reign, was prominently featured on the obverse of the coin, representing stability, resilience, and the continuing legacy of the British monarchy. The 1985 £1 coin was part of a series that aimed to showcase Britain's heritage while transitioning its economy into the modern era. On the obverse side of the 1985 £1 coin, we see the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. The detailed engraving captures the Queen's profile wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of grace and tradition. Now, flipping to the reverse side, designed by the talented Eric Sewell, we find a bold and intricate image of the royal diadem, a symbol of royal authority and national unity. This crown design adds to the coin's regal aesthetic, showcasing the rich historical symbols of the British Isles. One notable feature of the £1 coin is the edge inscription. In Latin, it reads, Decus et detamen, meaning an ornament and a safeguard. It served as a security measure, ensuring the coin's authenticity while adding a decorative element. Let's get into the nitty-gritty details. The 1985 £1 coin was struck in nickel brass, giving it that characteristic golden hue. It has a diameter of 22.5 mm and a thickness of 3.15 mm, with a weight of 9.5 grams. These specifications made it easy to distinguish from other coins in circulation. The 1985 £1 coin was minted during a period of relative peace and stability in the UK. Although it was a time of economic challenges, this coin became a representation of the resilience and unity of the British people under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The 1985 £1 coin is highly sought after by collectors, especially those who focus on Queen Elizabeth II memorabilia. The value of the coin depends on its condition. Uncirculated or mint-condition coins can fetch higher prices at auctions, while worn coins still hold sentimental and collector's value. The 2003 10-cent coin featuring the iconic Queen Elizabeth II. Let's explore its design, value, and some intriguing details from various mints. Stay tuned. First, let's talk about the basics of this coin. The 2003 10-cent Australian coin is part of a series that has been in circulation since decimalization in 1966. It's made from cupronickel, which is a blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin its distinctive silver-like appearance. It has a diameter of 23.60 millimeters, a thickness of 2.00 millimeters, and it weighs exactly 5.65 grams. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which has been used on Australian coins since 1998. The reverse showcases the iconic lyrebird, a symbol of the country's unique wildlife, designed by Stuart Devlin. Now, let's delve into the mints. The 2003 10-cent coin was struck at the Royal Australian Mint, the primary minting facility in Australia. However, other international mints have produced Australian coins over the years due to demand or special circumstances. It's important to note that while the majority of the 2003 10-cent coins were produced at the Royal Australian Mint, the possibility of coins being minted in other locations for special reasons or due to shortages is a fascinating aspect of numismatics. So, what's the value of a 2003 10-cent coin today? In circulated condition, this coin typically holds a face value of 10 cents. However, depending on the condition and any unique mint marks, collectors might pay more. An uncirculated coin or one in mint condition can fetch anywhere from $1 to $5 AUD. Special proof versions, usually minted in limited quantities, can be valued much higher, often reaching up to $30 or more depending on the market and demand. Here are a few fun facts about the 2003 10-cent coin. The lyrebird design on the reverse side has remained unchanged since it was first introduced in 1966. Despite being a small denomination, the 10-cent coin is a crucial part of Australia's everyday currency system and is widely used across the country. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at the 2003 Australian 10-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a wonderful piece of Australian history to add to your collection. The 1968 10-pence coin was one of the first decimal coins introduced by the UK as the country prepared to fully switch to the decimal system in 1971. Before decimalisation, the British currency system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, which was more complex. The introduction of the 10-pence coin represented 1/10 of a British pound, simplifying transactions. This particular coin remained in circulation until 1992 when a smaller version was introduced. However, the 1968 10-pence coin holds a special place in UK coinage history as one of the pioneers of decimal currency. The 1968 version is quite different from today's coins in terms of size and composition. The coin weighs 11.31 grams and has a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. This made it one of the larger coins in circulation at the time. As for its composition, the 1968 10-pence coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a robust and durable feel. The metal content also gives the coin a bright silvery appearance, making it quite distinctive in its era. On the obverse or front side of the coin, we see the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait shows a youthful queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, facing to the right. Surrounding her image is the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait design is one of the most recognized depictions of the Queen in UK coinage and remained in use for several decades. The reverse side of the 10-pence coin, we find a bold and iconic design of a lion passant guardant, which means a lion walking forward with its head facing outward. This is a symbol of British royalty and strength and was designed by Christopher Ironside, a prominent British coin designer. The inscription, 10 new pence, is placed at the bottom, making the denomination clear to the public. This design remained in place on the coin until 2008, when a new series of designs was introduced. However, the lion passant remains an enduring symbol of British coinage. The 1968 10-pence coin, like many coins from that era, holds more value in collector circles than in general circulation. In well-circulated condition, it generally holds its face value of 10 pence. However, in uncirculated or proof condition, this coin can be worth anywhere from £1 to £5, depending on its condition and the market demand. Rare, pristine examples might fetch even more. The 1968 10-pence coin is a fascinating piece of British numismatic history. With its iconic design, large size, and historical significance, it remains a collector's favorite. Whether you're holding on to one as a piece of history or just out of curiosity, it's a coin that reflects the era of change in British currency.